So it's been almost 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. We are away from each other. How did everybody do? Hmm? How is Suchita?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Suchita, last time the therapy went, so we will again meet this week or the next week, okay? To
Yeah,
continue with the therapy. Okay?
sure, sure, yes.
Okay. And Neha, welcome. We have Aditya joining today for the first time. Neha also joining today for the first time. And yeah, welcome, both of you.
Thank you. Hi,
Thank
everyone.
you. I
Hi.
Hi. I'm seeing Afsan ji after a long time. कैसे हो Afsan ji?
Hi, hi dear. Arey, what
Ah.
to tell you? See, no, what to tell you?
So you have
All papers are going on, na? So,
okay.
when
Students
I
are
want,
there.
see, all sitting and studying.
Yeah, so many of them. Two of them are my like meditation friends. They joined my
One is Ramsha. Say
Ramsha.
hi.
Hi,
And
Ramsha.
Amina. अच्छा
And
नीचे
where is the
दिखा.
other one? Where is the other one? Hello. Hello.
She will join. She will join next week.
Yes.
All will
Next.
join next week.
Yes. I am good, darling. How are you?
Good.
Are you meditating on your own? Or you're
Yes.
waiting only auntie to help you meditate?
Start doing every day. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, friends. Yes, some of you have reached out to me, okay? Because many of you are reaching out with a little bit of restlessness and a little bit of problem has increased. Somebody's heart palpitation is increased, has increased. बहुत कुछ हो रहा है. मेरे साथ भी बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, okay? Especially in the recent, like, 10, 15 days. So, Anandita, and are you also having a little bit of restlessness in the last few days?
হ্যাঁ ছিল কিন্তু সেটা তো পার্সোনাল প্রবলেমের জন্য ছিল।
Personal problem. Yes, but the personal problem also increases with different triggers. Okay.
হুম হুম
Yeah. So yes. So friends, there, let me just share with you that I spoke to you about solar flares in the last in this coming it has started 2 3 years back and it will continue for another 2 3 years. There has been a lot of solar flares in the sun. Okay, and that's why a lot of ऐसे तो normally भी that's why it's a like some people might take it as when there is solar flare flares, a lot of riots happen, a lot of fights happen, a lot of wars happen during this time because people have a lot of stress in the mind and that comes out. Hmm? But for spiritual people it's the other way around. It can be used to really push ourselves towards enlightenment even faster. Hmm? Then there are planetary changes that keep happening. Like one is very significant. So many people are calling me today. Also, somebody called me. I need therapy. I'm behaving very badly with my husband. Please help me. In the last 7 days, I have behaved very badly with my husband, and I don't behave like this. I don't know. So many times, friends, to be also aware with what are the planetary changes happening can make us also feel very relaxed that I'm not alone. It is happening with many people. Okay, because so many things, two, three things are happening all together. Anyways, the solar flares is happening like since 2 3 years, and it will can continue for 2 years. On top of it, there is Ketu and Mangal conjunction happening till today. Hmm? So that it's an intense kind of a thing that happens. Uske upar, Mercury retrograde, which happens 4 to 5 times a year. And the moment you have Mercury retrograde, if somebody knows a little bit of astrology, they will immediately grasp that kuch to problem hai, ki something is out of my control. My thoughts, my behaviors, and everything are becoming a little erratic. Okay. So this the Ketu and the Mangal junction conjunction, I think it ends today. But the Mercury retrograde will continue till 10th of August. Okay, and because of that, a lot of communication issues happen during this time. बहुत कभी कभी झगड़े बढ़ जाते हैं, इसलिए इस टाइम में ना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत से ज्यादा किसी के साथ झगड़े में मत जाओ. Don't get into fights, or don't get into too much of arguments during this time, because anyways the Mercury retrograde is such that it will create communication problem, it will create transport problems. Okay, so apart from that, others, if anybody has any other question, I would like to or else I will explain and we'll start with meditation. Yes, Anandita, you wanted to ask something?
না, তেমন কিছু তো কোয়েশ্চেন নেই আমার।
Okay, who is this iPhone? iPhone is Suchita. Vivo 1724 is?
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Suchita, you have any question?
Right now, no, maybe. I actually last week was little busy and I could not do the meditation. Even I was morning I was doing 10 minutes, but in the night I did not able to concentrate or did any meditations.
Hmm. Any question or any sharing, helps others. And as we are meeting after quite some time, it will really help, or any question. Otherwise, if nobody raises their hand, I will directly go into just explaining. We will again do morning and evening. We normally follow the same kind of schedule, the same. In the morning, I did 5 steps of manifestation. So in the evening, we are also going to do 5 steps of manifestation. Okay. What are the 5 steps of manifestation? The 5 steps of manifestation are that first, do you know what is it? Brain coherence, right? The second is heart coherence. The third is visualization. The fourth is surrender. The fifth is gratitude. तो ये क्यों करते हैं? We have already discussed. Neha, I will send you the first 4 or 5 videos of this, okay? The brain coherence is, what happens is that the brain has some waves, it emits some waves, alpha, theta, beta. Right now, when I'm talking to you, it is releasing beta waves. Okay, so what happens is that when we go into deep meditation, or the wave that gets released during deep absorption, the subconscious mind jab bahut potent hai and we can absorb a lot of things, it's actually during alpha or theta brain waves that we are releasing during that time. Okay, that's why the brain is so potent, and it can absorb a lot of things. So when we are visualizing, but we are not ready, we are analytical, we have our own problems, we are worrying a lot about our own life, thinking, how is it possible? I am already suffering so much. This kind of thing is never possible in my life. These things come if we don't do our brain and heart coherence before getting into visualization. तो ब्रेन कोहेरेंस हमारे ब्रेन को पूरे तरीके से सेटल कर देता है. It slows down the brain waves. And when the brain waves slow down, the analytical mind, which keeps, it's a monkey mind, right? It keeps telling always that no, not possible, not possible. So it slows down that analytical mind and it starts believing in the unlimited possibility of the universe. But only brain coherence is not enough. We need heart coherence, because it is the brain which sends the signal to the universe. This is what I want. But it is the heart which brings that back to us. Okay, that's why it says the heart is so magnetic. So I'll send you the videos and you'll understand the heart. बोलते हैं that even before, when a fetus is born, even before the brain develops, the heart starts developing. And the kind of power the heart has is much more than the brain. हमको पहले क्यों, previously we used to think that the brain is more powerful than the heart, and that's why all the importance was given to the brain. But all the research of Dr. Joe Dispenza and other universities who are doing all these researches, they have found out that even before the brain develops, the heart starts developing. And the heart has amazing power. The kind of electric the electromagnetic the energies that it emits. It is the electric energy also that the heart emits is 1,000 times, many times more than the brain. The magnetic energy also that the heart emits is many times more than the brain. That's why we have to bring the heart into coherence before, even not just for visualization, easily deep emptiness में जाने के लिए, just emptiness, just to be with the universe. Also the heart coherence is very important, because only when the heart opens, that's when we can very easily, both the brain and the heart together can take us into deep emptiness, can take us into visualization very beautifully. Okay, baki ka videos I will send it to you so that you watch it on your own, because it's a big topic. I cannot share everything right now. But how to now open brain coherence? I said we can open it by being with our breath. When we are with our breath, our mind starts slowing down, right? That's when the our brain waves also start slowing down. At the same time, sometimes, even when we are not with our breath, when we can just close our eyes and start feeling the space around us and feeling as if there is nothing, just space, blackness, blueness, and I am also not body, I am just a space. Just by feeling that for a few minutes, you will see that your brain goes into coherence. If your brain is mapped at that time, the researchers will say that your brain has started going into coherence. These are all researched, proved. Okay, then the heart also, how do we now develop heart coherence? The heart develops with elevated emotions. The heart develops when we feel good. We can feel good in through many ways, but there are 4 specific emotions which are very important to feel good. First is gratitude. Gratitude is an emotion, I said, right? It is the highest state of receivership. Gratitude ka frequency, the moment we start feeling gratitude, it's a frequency almost closer to emptiness. इसलिए gratitude थोड़ा time feel करो ना, देखना meditation, deep meditation, it's not difficult to go into deep meditation, because the gratitude frequency is such that it will naturally take you into deep meditation. The next emotion that we work on is appreciation. Why do we work on the emotion of appreciation? Because it's a feeling of praising the good things about your life and the good things about others' life. Okay, especially when, because we are also doing a little bit of money, we have done a lot of money, but we will continue, because in our life both enlightenment and money is important. We have a tendency, it's a natural tendency, people have, अंगूर खट्टे हैं बोलते हैं ना. Have you heard about that? The grapes are sour. Okay, anything that we don't get, we start saying, hey, it's sour. So it happens with money, it happens with relationship also. Yeah, money, because sometimes, because we have challenges with money, we start hating people who have a lot of money. We start being jealous of people who have a lot of money. We also start judging people who have a lot of money. Okay, and when we do that, it's a karma. So we are we think that we are doing a good thing, we are very pious, we say, so hum log, we are spirituals people should not think about money, and we will, I remember I remember a friend of mine, she, there's a misconception of many people, right, that you are spiritual, so you should not think about money at all. So I think I was training a few group or something about money, and I was telling them how to manifest and everything. Suddenly she messaged me saying that, you know, when we are spiritual, we should not keep thinking about money and all these things. And she's a person, she had a troubled relationship, she had a divorce, and then she often flies to the Himalayas and comes. And so I said, okay, I understand, but tell me, how do you go to the Himalayas so often? You also must be needing a lot of money to go there, fly and do your sadhanas. Yeah, friends, you know s- sometimes, because of this kind of myths, we cannot attract money. And and not just attract money, so many good things can be done with money, which stops us because we have such kind of belief system in our life. Okay, that's why it's so important to appreciate. So bol rahe ki पैसे होने के लिए you don't have to appreciate your own abundance. If you just appreciate Ambani's abundance, which you don't even know, but you say, oh wow, I really appreciate their wealth. Wow, they have, they are so abundant. I so like the fact that they are abundant. Ambani's and Birlas or whoever, that feeling itself will attract abundance in your life. This is science, friends. That's why appreciation is so important. Appreciation of whatever relationship mein panga hai, to see others who are very good in relationship and say, wow, they are so good in relationship. Instead of feeling jealous, appreciate, wow, this couple, they are so happy with each other. लेकिन क्या होता है when there is a relationship panga, when we see somebody, some couple having a lovey-dovey time, and if we are getting triggered and we don't have good relationship, we will say, see, सिर्फ फेसबुक में लगाने के लिए ही दिखाते हैं, भीतर में तो झगड़ा ही करते होंगे, सब कपल्स करते हैं. Don't we judge all these things? Even if we don't know what is happening in their life, we will make a comment and judge. Okay, so this happens because of our triggers, and we should be very aware. Anything you want to attract, you should start appreciating, praising. Okay. Next is, friends, acceptance. Okay, the third emotion that we can bring any n number of elevated emotion, but these four emotions are meant to bring that heart coherence faster. Acceptance, friends. Why is acceptance so important? Because we are trying to manifest a lot of things, but what is happening is I am resisting. ये मेरे साथ क्यों हुआ है? I don't want this. Why don't I have money? Why don't I have good relationship? Why don't I have good health? I'm all the time resisting and fighting, right? So if I'm fighting, imagine, forget everything. Just think about quantum physics, okay? I teach most of the things based on quantum physics, energy and frequency. Imagine karo, and we are both waves and particles, right? Everything in the world is said in quantum physics, says everything in the world is waves and particles. So you might see me as a physical thing, but I am not just a physical thing. I am also waves. I'm also energy. So if you see me as an energy, see the moment I'm thinking all these things, see how the energies are bombarding. I'm creating friction in my own life. I'm creating problems in my own life. It's like India ka, roads. All the cars are going in their own way and creating traffic jam. But if you see the Western country, the way, things move, see how beautiful everything is so beautiful, because what is happening? There is a flow. Acceptance helps us in creating that flow. Resistance and fighting with our problem creates that friction. Acceptance helps us to create that flow. And when my energy is flowing, when my energy is expanded, what is better? Friction में manifest करना better होगा या expanded state में manifest करना better होगा? What do you think? What do you think?
Expanded state.
Yes, expanded state, flowy state. That's why it's so important finding ways to really give. And how do we now accept? We accept by telling that I have created this. I have chosen my life like this. I don't know. I am not. Before birth, we are very wise. When we are in the astral body, we are very wise. We know, okay, I have created these issues in this life. I want to learn this lesson. So I'm choosing this parent. I'm choosing this troubled relationship. I'm choosing this troubled job and everything. So many things we choose before birth. After birth, we forget that we have chosen that. Yeah, and because we forget, we start again resisting. But acceptance, what happens is that it really makes us feel that I have created my karma, I have chosen this. And what the beauty of it is that understanding that I have chosen it, it also gives you the confidence that you have the power to change it as well. अगर आपने create नहीं किया होता आपका life through past lives karma, and and all these things, you have created this life of yours. Okay, some people think karma as, oh my god, it's a pain. But the beauty of it is that because you had the power, you are creating every moment. Actually, you are creating your life. Even the negative life that you are creating all around you, you are creating with your own thoughts, words and action. Through three things we create our world: Words, thoughts, and actions. These are three ways of karma creation. Through that, we create. Son, I have created. The beauty of it, when we accept that I have created it, the beauty is that I also have the power to change it, because I am also made in the image of God. I have the unlimited power of the universe. Once I know how to tap the unlimited power of the universe, I can transform everything. But imagine in the beginning only you are saying, that person has done this to me, that person has done this to me. So you are not even taking responsibility of your own problem. So how will you change? You don't even believe that I have created it. Then how will you change? You cannot change. But you have to start with the point that I have created it. I accept it and I am going to change it. Okay, this is where the acceptance come. Hmm? And the final is contentment, friends. Hmm? Contentment means कि ऐसा, contentment is a state of mind. It has nothing to do with what you have in your life. Have you seen these yogis? Sometimes they don't even have dresses to wear in the Himalayas. See how contented they are in their life. Okay, it is a feeling of wholeness that a soul feels, and it comes actually the main contentment of a soul. We always run for different things in the world. We run, right? When I will have this, I will feel whole. When I will have this relationship, I will feel whole. When I will have this money, I will feel whole. We always think that jab wo hoga tabhi I will feel whole. I cannot feel whole now. Okay, but imagine, we are mirrors. I said we are mirrors. So I am now saying I am not complete. Only when I will have a husband or a wife, I am complete. Only when I will have this much of money in my life, I am complete. Imagine, what is your mirror, Anandita? What is this mirror called? When I say I am not whole and complete now, later, Afsanji, then what mirror are you emitting? Hmm? Mirror of যে আমার কাছে নেই, আমি যখন পাবো তখনই আমি কমপ্লিট ফিল করব. What is the mirror? The mirror of lack, right? I'm emitting from the mirror of lack. So if I'm emitting lack is going to get attracted to me more. क्या आएगा? Lack ही आएगा. So that's why it's very important to feel contented and satisfied. I am happy and extremely satisfied right now, and I am eager for more. It doesn't mean you will not want things. You will not want a good health. You will not want good relationship. You will not want, better everything. But from a very complete perspective. And that wholeness can only be filled through meditation, friends. I'm telling you, it's my own personal experience. But, I always thought, oh, wow, when I will have a good boyfriend, he is going to complete me. Movies. We think, oh my God, somebody else will come and we will run around the trees and we will hold our hands and we will do all these things and we will do kuchi kuchi and wow, he's going to complete me. It never happens, friend. Okay, it is a disaster when we see all these movies and we think that somebody is going to complete. Hmm? Again, it's nothing really. Money, when I will have this kind of money abundance, then only I will feel complete. No, friends, the real, actually, I was like, the love and the completion, what we really are seeking is the completion of being one with the divine, which is the ultimate goal of becoming, in the going to the samadhi state. Because हम जा नहीं पाते, हमको, we don't understand that actually we are looking for that. We look for smaller goals and we feel that this is what I want. Okay, we will look for things. I said we should be eager for things, but come from a state of wholeness and contentment. Okay, let's do a half an hour of meditation on this step, where we bring this heart coherence by bringing brain and heart. And then third point, as I said, sorry for Neha and Aditya also joined in the morning. He understand. Just let me tell a little faster so that Neha gets it. The third point is visualization. Okay, visualization, whether it is for good health, whether it is for anything else, we do it with a feeling. Or we always feel as if it is already done. Okay, we don't do it from the perspective that that when I will have a good health, then I will feel very good in my body. Visualization is the other way around. The quantum way is the other way. Newtonian way kya hai? Ke, I will do this, I will, I will have this, do, have, be. Newtonian way is do, have, I will do this, and by doing this, I will have this, and when I will have this, I will feel happy and satisfied. This is the Newtonian way. Do, have, be. Hmm? And the quantum way is that be. Hmm? Be from that state, and when you are being, you already feel you have achieved that state. It's a frequency which emits to the universe, and from that being state you take action, and from that action you receive that benefit. But you have to first be that state. Visualization as if you are already, if you are looking for money, you are already rich, you are extremely wealthy. You should walk, talk, even not when we do Friday meditation, we do walking meditation, friends. Why do we do it? Because sirf meditation mein hi visualization karke when we get up, we start forgetting that, I have to walk, talk like a rich person. What we do? Oh, down. And we don't even feel we are rich or wealthy or we are healthy. If somebody is looking for health, you have to walk, talk as if you're already healthy. If you are looking for relationship, you have to walk, talk also throughout the day as if you have amazing relationship, fantastic, easy relationship. Okay, so this is what the visualization part does. We do it with a feeling. The feeling is so important. Then we surrender. The fourth point comes as surrender. We surrender is so important. देखो, most of the time our manifestations, just check, because most of you have been meditating with me since quite some time. But you will see, even when I'm telling you, friends, that you should meditate, you should manifest, but you should not keep thinking about your goal over and over. You should surrender after that. Thoda manifest kiya, visualize kiya and everything, then you should surrender and forget and trust. Trust. With surrendering means you have so much enormous trust in the universe. Eckhart, I love Eckhart Tolle, and he, one day I was listening to his podcast, and he was saying that, trust me, trust, he was using this word enormous trust, feeling of having enormous trust. कभी आपको रखा है भूखा यूनिवर्स ने? कभी आपको नहीं रखा, right? But we have a fear. What will happen tomorrow? Am I going to have money or not have money? It's the fear consciousness. See all the birds and all these nature, they are so, they, another very beautiful example are these yogis and rishis. You'll see they keep walking throughout the road. Do you see fear in their face? If they're real sincere yogis, you will not see fear in their face. Why? Because say they have such enormous trust. Then I know खाना मिल जाएगा, मेरा भगवान मुझे दे देगा. Yeah. If you remember this book, I told you should be reading Autobiography of a Yogi. Have you read? Some of you have read, or half, or whatever. If you remember, Yogananda was challenged by his brother, saying कि देखती हूँ बिना पैसे का तुम कैसे क्या कर लोगे. Okay?
Two penniless boys.
Yeah?
Two penniless boys in Vrindavan.
Yes!
Mm.
What an amazing experience, isn't it, Aditya? It is
Yeah.
reminding us.
I had similar experience actually. 4 days I had similar thing. I've been guided in a minister protocol vehicle when I don't have the money or I don't know the language, I don't know the location. From QLU to a Kartal pyramid.
Wow.
18 people helped me to go through the different things for 4 days. Free
See?
food, free accommodation. So those two. So that was
This
one of
come.
my experiences.
Wow, beautiful. See his experience. He's sharing his experience of no money and still how he managed. Yeah, this comes from so see, friends, I understand. The root chakra is a place sometimes when we are beaten up, when we have sudden traumas in our life, sexual abuse, so many things, the root chakra gets damaged. And the root chakra is the place of safety, security, enormous trust. And that's why we cannot trust in life that all will be well. That's why, I do therapies, right, on the side. And we work on those, how to work on the root chakra, how to make you feel more safe and everything. But you can do on your own during meditation as well. that, focusing on the root chakra, or even if you don't focus, giving yourself, we will do inner child maybe tomorrow, and you'll understand how we can also give safety to ourselves, give us the feeling of safety. Okay, so surrender. This is the, nowadays, friends, I actually, I don't remember me, visualizing and specifically doing everything. I do a little bit, and then, I just know that I know whatever is best for me will come to me. I'm so much in surrender these days that, I just, in my meditations, are as if I'm just in the lap of the divine. And I know you are going to keep me safe. I feel like a baby in the lap of the divine, and I enjoy that. Yeah. So this is what surrendering state. But I don't suggest everybody. If you're very specific, you should do all this visualization, go to surrender. And the final is what? The final is the state of gratitude, right? Gratitude creates a frequency which helps us, believe as if we have already achieved. So the final stage of this meditation is when we give gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. Okay, and this frequency attracts the manifestation back to us. Okay, so friends, what we are going to do, we will do a quick meditation on this 5 steps of meditation. We will maybe stretch for another 5 minutes, and we will do this. Anybody has a Vivo? Is this Nipa? Who is this Vivo? Is this Bipasha or Nipa? Please write your name when you join, because sometimes I don't understand who has joined. Okay, that's fine. Some people are a little shy. That's okay. Okay, friends. So let's start. Let me play a music, and we will start with this 5 steps manifestation.